That was like 5+ years ago at this point. Um, so I wanted to start off by mentioning, you know, this layers on to what everybody said, which is, you know, next gen in this country is voluntary, right? So we've had we've had to find out what's going to draw the consumer, what's going to bring them to the television, um, and one of those pieces is bringing HDR. And so Sinclair's looked at how we could upscale our content, how we could deliver HDR, and also because we have a mobile first, mobile device friendly mentality. There's some devices that, you know, HDR natively doesn't display well. So we're looking for a solution to that. And in that is the SLHDR. And so we began placing up conversion in all of our stations that were converting to next gen. And we've placed the SLHDR conversion equipment just beyond that. And so that allows us to deliver HDR to the SLHDR enabled televisions while providing a backwards compatible SDR signal to the TVs that don't support it. So this is something that, because as everybody has said, we have fewer bits, as Lynn pointed out, in our multiple stackings. And so carefully using our bits and not having to send, say, a mobile friendly version and a main version, this is something that we felt would better us combining using this SLHDR1. So the way we implement that at our stations, and this is an example of Las Vegas, where we implemented it first, is we take our SDR signal and we're passing it to a Cobalt card with the Technicolor algorithm to upscale the signal from SDR to HDR, so that we can at least enhance the services that we do have today. It passes through the SLHDR converter, which, mind you, if we had native HDR content, we could just move straight to the SLHDR. But seeing how we generally don't have native HDR stuff yet, I mean, one day we will. We have to do the subconversion step, and so we were able to place that out for those TVs that, like I said, don't receive SLHDR. They get the SDR version, and if they are able to, they'll receive HDR. So among the other pieces that we've been working real diligent on lately is our broadcast app, which we hope provides an early entry point to monetization. We are able to collect a certain amount of analytics about the early app, similar to what Ann pointed out with the apps and the test apps that Pearl's developed. You know, we're able to see things like button presses, page views, etc. It gives us a good idea of how many consumers have clicked on certain things and what's popular, etc. We're able to provide things that are value added to the viewer, like weather and news. And we also package, where we can, we supply a certain amount of that content via NRT, so that if we have a unconnected set, we have some minimum level of service, with even more enhancements coming, you know, over the air, over the top rather, when it's available. But it was really important for us that we wanted to provide some minimum level of service for those that were viewing just over the air, because for those that may recall Mark Aiken's situation, he's on a tin can with string out in the woods, and so he would be one of those persons that has poor broadband connectivity from time to time. So just walking through our broadcast app, and these are, we're actually fixing to re-release this. You're getting a bit of a sneak preview of our new new look. We again feature weather, top stories. We also include some of our stir content again, and some radio audio only services, those of which are available right now OTT only. We're able to provide branding opportunities like this Chevrolet logo you see here. Hopefully, you know, a small ad may be here instead, et cetera. There's definitely real estate within the broadcast app to begin to monetize that. And you can bet our sales guys are actively figuring out where else we can squeeze in an ad. So the other aspect of this app is we allow the kind of a representation of the guide, along with marking some programs as favorite or of interest, supporting things like a reminder if your favorite show is coming on soon, or if you're viewing another news clip and your show's about to change. One of the things it'll do is pop up and let you know that your show is about to come up while you're busy watching one of the news clips, so that you could quickly tune back to your sports show before you miss it. So to deliver all of these things to all of our markets and to support managing all of this rich media and the content that's made available to the podcast app, we have had to spend a little bit of work and build our broadcast platform, which is, you know, a web-based interface for our local markets to be able to deploy this app into our stations, make changes so that they don't have to be a rocket surgeon to actually publish a new update, add some news to the actual app, and re-provision into our next gen station. And part of our broadcast platform that gives us these tools also provides our view of all these analytics coming back. And unfortunately, we had an issue where I couldn't get in to get you better screen grabs of that that we were working out. But at any rate, these and many other things we are busy working on. Oh, sorry, there we go. And I've left off the end slides. Sorry about that. Back to you, Josh.